Sorry, video cut off. After her 2 strokes, she lost her ability to be mobile. And she kept having seizures and blood clots. And then they found another tumor in her face right here. And they had to remove that while she was still bedridden. And upon removing this tumor that was right here, she lost her ability to speak. Something we take for granted. Being able to wash ourselves and bathe and eat, feed ourselves and just do things independently, we take for granted. She lost it all. It's really hard not to cry while making this video because that's my mother. And you only get one. Some of us are fortunate to get, godmothers and mentors. I have none of that. I don't have a godmother. I'm As long as I've been a part of the LGBTQ community over the past 13 years, I've never had a person I can call my other mother or my gay mother or any of that. I've wanted it so bad. I'm still not too old to want it. And it's hard raising kids by yourself. Even if you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean that they were helping. It's been a long road. And when I started at AIU in 2018, I was going through a lot of tragedy. The day I started class was the 8-year anniversary that my mother had been bedridden, that I had not heard her voice. Not being able to hear my mother's voice that long hurts my heart every day. It's a hurt that I can't explain. And it's a hurt that I wouldn't wish on anybody. She's still here. I still have her. But it's nothing like hearing her beautiful voice. It's nothing like calling mom and saying, hey, mom, I graduated. I graduated, mommy. I did it. I did it. I got my bachelor's. I know you would have wanted this for me. And I did it. I did it. I'm going for my master's, mom, just like you did. And hopefully, Lord willing, I can go for my doctorates just like you did. She was almost done with her doctorates before she got sick. And when she got sick, everything came to a halt. January 6th of 2019, my brother-in-law was murdered. I still had to keep doing school. Oh my God, it was so hard to focus on writing papers. And you all know, even in high school, you have term papers. It's the same thing in college. It's the same thing. You have to write papers. You have to do projects. You have to do this and do that. And you have a deadline. It was so hard to focus knowing that my wife was going through so much. My stepchildren were going through so much from losing their uncle. My children were going through so much from losing their uncle. It was so hard. It's still hard. But to focus on a paper was tough. I push it off. I push it off. I procrastinate. I push it off. And my professors, they understood what I was going through. But it was still my responsibility to make sure that it got done. Even with the extended time that they gave me, it was still my responsibility to get the job done. Work, work, work. No sleep. Making sure my children had what they needed. Making sure that my children was on top of their schoolwork. I fought this I ran this race. I fought this fight so that my children knew to never give up. No matter how old you get, no matter what they say, never, ever give up on your hopes and dreams. It's been so many times that I've given up. I'm at a point now, I don't know what to do with this degree. This pandemic has put a hold on so much. I don't know what to do. If there's anybody who watches this, thank you. And it's so hard